How are you? This is Get Viral on Get Vocal, and I am your host, Louisa Duran. So, if you are new to our show, we are the show that brings you the hottest viral stories of the past week right here. More importantly, though, we like to connect y'all to the real people featured behind the stories. You yourselves can become a part of this lovely experience. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, you can click the link in the description of the stream. You can come on over to Get Vocal to share your own take. You can maybe even become a quick little guest host, grab a spot. So, y'all ready? If you're here, let me know. Chat with me, talk to me, say hello. I won't bite, I promise. Anyways, so let's dive in. Yes? Yes. There we go. Liz. Liz is ready. Hi, Liz. Okay, so our very first topic today. This one I'm having a hard time reconciling because I don't know about y'all, but I have some wild ideas, but I don't typically do them. Okay? This topic is exactly that. We have a French influencer who decided to crash the Chanel runway show. So, like I said, sometimes maybe you get a crazy idea. Maybe you even think, I'll do that thing. And here we have Marie Saint-Filtré. As you can see, she jumped onto the Chanel fashion show. There she is again. Right there. That is not a model. That is Marie Saint-Filtré. She is a YouTuber. And now let's take a step back. For those of you that don't speak French, Marie Saint-Filtré means Marie, she who infiltrates herself. So this is like kind of thing. She is known for like crashing. That is not a model. She's known for crashing things, mostly like high society events, fashion shows, but never the actual runway. So anyways, as y'all saw, Marie decides, let me get up on stage. She thinks that this little tweed getup that she's wearing is going to somehow not attract attention, like no one's going to notice. And yet, Gigi Hadid actually did, and she had a chance to snatch her off the runway. So y'all can see, look in that back right corner. So that's Gigi Hadid, and that's Marie Saint-Filtré. Gigi was walking the runway. She was like, no, we're not about that life. You're not going to crash this stage. And kicked her off. Now, social media currently is just showering Gigi Hadid with love. I don't know if you all have seen some of these tweets, but people love her. This one, you know what? I'm not even going to say this Twitter user's name because I don't want to butcher it. But this Twitter user sums it up for all of us. He said, we stan. Meaning it's like a colloquialism that we use a lot here in the States. That just means that we are a huge fan of Hadid. She held her ground. She did exactly what she was supposed to. And apparently, Marie stands her too, because she told Vogue in an interview that she was actually excited to meet this supermodel, despite the unusual circumstances. So you guys let me know. What do you think? Would you jump up on the stage? Apparently, Marie sees these things as like acts of civil disobedience. Is this just a woman kind of trying to disrupt things, trying to get her 5 minutes of fame, 15 minutes of fame? Or is this something that y'all would do? I don't know if I would have the courage to jump up on a Chanel stage. That's just me though. So our next topic, this one is my favorite because there's animals involved. Our next topic is really circling around this whistleblower hashtag. I don't know if y'all have seen it. And I don't know if y'all have been on Twitter, but it's been an emotional roller coaster. And here you can see, raise your hand if you're among the millions who have spoke out against Trump's lies, hate, and crimes. Hashtag I am the whistleblower. So if y'all have not been paying attention in the States or globally, to U.S. News. Impeachment proceedings began last week, and this was specifically in a response to an anonymously submitted urgent complaint. So here we have another whistleblower. The whistleblower, you're my hero. But so this complaint centered around a phone call that Trump had with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, and apparently somebody snitched on the current U.S. president. Naturally, we all want to know who snitched on us, right? Like, I would want to know who told on me. And Trump is no different. So his administration has actually been working really, really hard to uncover the identity of this whistleblower. And Twitter was really happy to help. And everyone's been using this I am the whistleblower hashtag to express solidarity. So as you can see, in typical Twitter fashion, people have just been flooding it with memes. According to CNN, the whistleblower did in fact follow the law. So this type of complaint was totally legal and their identity is going to be completely protected. But Trump really wants to talk to the whistleblower. So I don't know about y'all, but we have tons and tons of whistleblowers here. I mean, I would certainly get up and close and personal with one. Oh, see, like, how could you not want to talk to that face? You know what? Where I'm from, they say if you see animals all moving in one direction, you got to follow. So if all the animals are hashtagging that they're whistleblowers and they're calling attention to this, I'm inclined to follow them. I don't know if I'd call them sketchy. But anyways, this is not going away anytime soon. We'll probably have to talk about this again. And you know, this is of course the place where we talk about things that get viral. So stay tuned for more. Our next topic. So sometimes you see a video, right? And we would like to personally thank all the people really who take out their phones, because I'm not this person. I will literally forget to take out my phone and record. I'll just be engaged in the moment. So shout out to all those people. And in this particular case, we have the internet who has treated us to this scene. So if y'all have not seen this, Kevin Clower is the individual who recorded this. This went viral on Monday. Kevin's an ER doctor and a CEO. So he's not exactly the guy you'd expect to probably be posting viral memes. This, I don't know what you would call it, like a safety card? Some sort of card anyways. It went bananas, out of control in Chicago. Kevin happened to be the one to record it. I mean, rightfully so. He's an ER doctor. He's probably got his hands full. So he didn't get back to us about being on the show. But we definitely want to thank him for this. And Twitter users were really, really quick to respond. This is how things go viral, right? So as you can see here, it says this video could literally sum up this week for Trump and his administration. And it's only Monday. Maybe this person's a whistleblower too. Twitter user Robert Affleck also could not pass up the opportunity to bag on airline companies with this ridiculous tweet. Passengers then got slapped with a fat $25 tarmac entertainment fee. I mean, we can't help but wonder if this is comparable to the dragged off of a United Airlines flight fee. I don't know. I feel like maybe that one is a little higher. What do I know, though? So this scene took place at Chicago O'Hare's International Airport. We hope that our hero's co-workers took her out to a much-deserved drink. If she drinks, a drink, a coffee, a snack. Either way, she sprung into action. Kevin sprung into action. And we got this lovely and ice cream. Always ice cream. But we got this lovely viral video as a combination of just everyone springing into action. Look at that. I probably would have ran. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, I'm not jumping up there to get in the way of that thing. I'm just not. But you know who, right? Thank you, Liz. Liz would have run too. This chick is a badass. And speaking of badasses, have y'all heard of Allison Felix? If you have not, Allison Felix is one bad mama jamma. She is the badass that broke Usain Bolt's record for the most gold medals of an athlete at the track and field world championship. So as you can see here, this girl is a beast. I'm gonna just let us watch this. All right, she's off. I know. I'm super excited too, Liz. So I always get a little lost in the moment, but if you can see, she's like 3 in. She's the one at the front. Yo, she's really fast. And she takes it. So it's impressive enough that she has 12, a dozen championship medals to her name, but this woman literally gave birth 10 months ago, and she has only been back on the track for 8 months. So she gave birth, it's her a little baby. She gave birth, and then 2 months after giving birth, she was like, oh, hey, let me start training again. And 8 months after that, broke Usain Bolt's record. That to me is epic. But she's also just trailblazing for a lot of other female athletes. She was super instrumental in an effort earlier this year that aimed to eliminate Nike's super outdated maternity policy. And this new policy will actually let female athletes become mothers without having to give up their athletic careers, which is super important because you should be able to do both. I don't know, start a family, have a baby, and continue to be a fucking rock star? Like, come on. But yes, I mean, I feel like moms have to run really fast because they have to chase fast little kids. I mean, I don't know. All the babies that are around me are really fast. But after she broke her win, tons and tons of people started to like reach out to her and respond. And you have tweets from Kerry Washington. Yes. Alex and Felix, my heroes. So much love from my family to yours. We had Reese Witherspoon who reached out. Congrats to @Alex and Felix on this outstanding accomplishment. Women are incredible. Yes, we are. And then last but not least, my queen next to Beyonce, Michelle Obama. Yes, @Allison Felix, #Black Mama Magic. Obviously, a play on #Black Girl Magic. But all of the above, Allison is magic redefined. So y'all check out for her. I'm sure she's going to be doing a lot more amazing things to come. All right. We have reached the point in the show. It's one of my favorite points in the show. And even though it's our last topic, it's my favorite because I get to bring on our resident, beloved nerd correspondent, Liz.
Hello.
Oh, I see her coming. She's coming. There she is. Hey, Liz.
Hello. So I'm great. How about you?
Wonderful.
So after that wonderful uplifting story about Allison Felix being a general badass, we get to talk about someone being less badass and more just regular bad.
Yes. Oh, or bad.
Or regular ass too. I mean, totally. Love that. Okay.
What are we talking about?
Today we're going to talk about Todd Phillips, and for those who haven't heard of him or haven't seen any hashtags recently, Todd Phillips is directing the new edgy Joker movie, which is supposed to redefine superhero movies and everything. So he's been getting a lot of press, and he had an interview in Vanity Fair where he said the following. And it's possibly the most tone deaf and ironic comment I've ever read, but it's try to be funny nowadays with this woke culture. There were articles written about why comedies don't work anymore. I'll tell you why. Because all the fucking funny guys are like, fuck this shit because I don't want to offend you. Possibly the most times I've said fuck today in a row. So that was exciting.
This is why we're different.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really not a publicity expert, but I don't really feel like going after woke Twitter is like a really good decision. It seems kind of like a bad call.
Yeah, so break it down for the people. What is woke Twitter?
So woke Twitter is basically the name given to the millions of users who use Twitter as a platform for social action. And they use their Twitter voice and reach to talk about or to call attention to things that are possibly racist, problematic, anything that is social inequality, people, kind of benefiting from that inequality kind of inherent in the system. And so they've been going off a little bit. And Phillips and other like-minded folks have boiled down this whole discussion to the following: basically, easily offended kids who don't understand humor and like to play the victim. So,
I mean, are they playing victim, or are they maybe just raising awareness?
that's really how I feel too. It's a with this recent shift we've seen in the past few years of a public awareness and acceptance of like LGBTQIA issues, race,
Mhm.
gender acceptance issues, it's more in our consciousness than ever before. And it's less playing the victim and more calling attention to, shedding a light on sort of what's already been going on this whole time, but
Right.
we're no longer kind of accepting it, is more what I see.
Yeah.
Um, so I just really feel like him saying all of this really kind of turned Twitter against him and probably kind of media against him for a while. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like you need to be a publicity expert to know that that was probably a wildly horrible decision.
And, it's not like this is the first time that he's ever said something questionable or done something that made people raise some eyebrows.
Mhm.
He directed the Hangover series, Borat, and a movie called Due Date. And of course, these movies are huge, huge box office hits, raked in millions, but they rely really heavily on that irreverent comedy style, shock humor, like bathroom humor, gay jokes.
Mhm.
And it's just about like shocking your viewers just as much as you humanly can. So,
Yeah. That sounds like some basic ass bro humor.
yes, that is definitely where I would class it too. And you know what? These movies are fun to watch. It's fun to turn your brain off and have a beer and like sit and laugh at stupid things. We're
Right.
not hoity toity here. We know how to laugh at stupid things too. But, you know, we're just saying maybe we could consider everyone's lived experiences instead of making them the butt of the joke because, queer folks like to laugh too.
But yeah, instead of being laughed at.
Yes, exactly. There is such a need for us to make irreverent, amazing, edgy comedy that is fun for everyone to watch. We don't need to punch
Yeah.
down.
Right. And I feel like Twitter agreed with that.
Oh, totally. And I think Twitter snapped back pretty much immediately and said that there have been plenty of irreverent comedies that have been coming out between two ferns, Zach Galifianakis just being a total weirdo, which is so much fun to watch, blatantly insulting celebrity guests, which we all love to see. And,
Mhm.
there's just been so many crazy comedies. And I think what Twitter is pointing out is that, Todd Phillips needs to up his game and like think a little harder about his jokes and find that good balance of shock and edge and acceptance and not just making people the butt of the joke because you don't understand them.
I think that's fair.
And then, of course, there is the other side of the coin where some people do feel like Todd Phillips is the only one who's willing to like say it, and like it being that woke Twitter and PC culture and social justice and political correctness is ruining comedy. So, there is definitely two sides to every issue, and there are some people who feel like this type of humor is fine and we're all just being too sensitive. But I think that we can all elevate our humor and we can all like have a laugh at something at nobody's expense.
I mean, I don't know if there's two sides to this, only because there are so many examples of people doing it really well. You know what I mean? Like, I think that you can be totally hilarious and still not, just like destroy people based on who they are.
Absolutely. I totally
I don't
agree.
know. Maybe I'm too much of a humanitarian,
You're too
but
nice.
I'll fall on that sword. Anyway, I mean, what do y'all think? Do you agree with Twitter? Do you agree with Todd? Like, let us know. Put it in the
Yeah,
note.
we're so curious, and I'll see you
And
later.
right. Oh yes.
Oh, yeah,
Bye,
I have
Liz.
to go, but I'll
Liz will
see.
be back in the after show.
Yeah, we can all talk. See you soon.
Bye. So yeah, speaking of, if you don't want to comment right now, all good. We're gonna end recording and we're gonna hang out a little bit afterwards. But think about that. What what do you think? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Is Todd Phillips off mark, on mark, who knows? Anyways, like I said, that was our very last topic for the day. We would love for y'all to reach out with any tips of stories that go viral, pictures that you see, memes, anything that you think that we should dive deeper into or report on, or y'all want to just even talk about. So you can do that by emailing us at getviral@getvocal.com. Join us for the after show. I'm going to be here hanging out for a little while. You can share your favorite viral story of the week. You can talk to me about any of these viral stories. Regardless, I'll be here. Either way, thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again on the next edition of Get Viral on Get Vocal. Bye.